Yeah. So you're talking about the blockchains and the cryptocurrencies in the previous session, and we try to understand the concept of the blockchain in detail, that how exactly the blockchain systems work. Okay, and we try to understand it in very detail. And now we stopped our discussion on talking about the uses of the blockchain. Yeah, because what really happens, in fact, talk about blockchains. Okay, people tend to like synonymize it only with the context of the cryptocurrencies. They think that blockchain can be used only for the purposes of the cryptocurrencies only and no other purposes. Okay, and that is something wrong, right? Blockchain can be used, though the cryptocurrencies have a purpose. Okay, the cryptocurrencies are a purpose, but the blockchain can be used for the other purposes only. So before telling you the purposes or how to use the blockchain for different scenarios, let's talk about the cryptocurrency. What is a cryptocurrency, right? Because I've been using the term cryptocurrency again and again. Since we talked about the blockchain, so it is quite clear that blockchain is different from the cryptocurrency. Blockchain is a platform. Blockchain is a network on which the cryptocurrencies exchange takes place. For example, if you send a mail or if you interact with people on the social media platforms, your Instagram, your WhatsApp, your Meta or Facebook is your platform. And the messages that you are sending or the things that you're interacting are the activities that you are doing there. So blockchain is a platform on which these activities are undertaken, be it the cryptocurrency activity or be it all the activities which are listed on the screen: education, voting, foreign fund transfer, payments, smart contracts, crowdfunding, and even election. So the blockchain can be used for these purposes only. And when we talk about bitcoins, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Ether, Tether, Shiba Inu, Dogecoin, all these things are what? These are the types of cryptocurrencies, okay? So blockchain is the platform, the cryptocurrencies are being traded or buying and sold on that. And Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, these are types of the cryptocurrencies. Okay, so that is something. Also, there is a difference between Ethereum and Ether. Ethereum is the blockchain or the platform, and Ether is its cryptocurrency. People tend to synonymize these as one thing. Let's say that Ethereum is the same thing, Ether is also same thing, and there's like no difference between the two. Even I, like before, I did not have like point one knowledge about this blockchain and the cryptocurrency part. Even I thought that Ethereum and Ether are the same thing. But when I tried to analyze this market, try to understand this market, I got to know that both of them are different. Okay. That is the basic difference that you people must know. Ethereum is the blockchain network, the platform, and Ether is the cryptocurrency. So coming back to the uses of blockchain, the one used, as we all know, is the cryptocurrency. Apart from that, it talks about education. How can we use the blockchain network for the purpose of education? You might have noticed or might have witnessed everywhere, but a large number of like the mark sheets are being exchanged or are being like manipulated for money. Like for example, if I passed out from certain college and attained a graduation degree, and it's my name written upon it, that Maurya Hanspal passed out from this and this college and got the first division at this university, right? So that mark sheet is available with me, and that mark sheet is also available online on the university server. These can be hacked very easily because the servers of university are not very strong, because those are not the banking systems or those are not the cryptocurrencies or the blockchain system. These are just the internet server on where our records have been stored. So anyone can take them out and can like manipulate those records. And even after the manipulation, they can put it on those records as well. Like for example, if my original result is like 10 CGPA, like just for example, though it is not, and that is also stored in the network also, right? So they might manipulate it and change it to 9.5. So this can be done because these are just stored on the internet server. So these things are like, you people think that these things are been like really done, but these are done in a large number of scenarios. Okay. Also, they can also change the name and can take the printout. So that things can be done very easily on the normal internet server. Even the photos can also be changed. And the classic example, you have watched the movie Three Idiots. In that, the photo of Amir Khan was changed to like Javed Jeffrey, right? Like when they went to his home and saw the picture. Even these things can also be done and taken a printout. But when you are like using a blockchain network, so first of all, you won't know that whose mark sheet is there. Even if my name is stored in the database of that university as Maurya, so if someone is trying to hack the system, they won't be able to get the name of the person because all the name would be in the form of a hash key xyz 12 star at the rate. तो अगर इस फॉर्म में नाम होंगे so that person won't get to know भाई मतलब कि किसकी मैनिपुलेट करनी है किसकी नहीं करनी. And even if that person enters his name by like मतलब कि minimizing that मतलब कि backspace डाल के and change करता है नाम, it won't happen. And even if it happens, the tap मतलब like something has been like manipulated और कुछ taperism हुआ है, ठीक है, that would be like triggered into that system कि कुछ गलत हो रहा है. Because blockchain is something in which one block must be linked with the previous block and you cannot come in between. And if you come in between, either everything would be lost, or if you try to manipulate something randomly, you cannot do it because it won't match. That is the benefit. Even the photos, even the servers, even the education details and the profiles of the students, alumni, and faculties, and the principals and the dean of the college can also be manipulated. The whole server of the website can be hacked. Even like, I'm not kidding. If even see, like we had the time when your like YouTube was also hacked for the purpose of the promotion of cryptos, as what we call it as the crypto shilling, because like shilling involves in uh, crypto shilling, yeah, like we call it as crypto shilling. Because crypto shilling, it includes both the concept of the positive marketing and negative marketing. So the YouTube channels of the popular YouTubers were hacked, and content of the blockchain was posted. Okay, so that thing was done. So if the YouTube is also running on the blockchain network, again the YouTube also cannot be hacked by these people. But again, that is quite difficult because obviously the YouTube is by the name of that person, right? Then you have the voting system. Again, voting, because like voting was used for like in one country, like voting for the voting system, it was being used in Africa, I guess. Yeah. Because like what happens in the voting system, like when we're going to vote, okay, so our response is recorded and we know that this person voted here. Okay. So in a blockchain network, even that person who is counting our votes, he can also not get to know that who has voted. And the manipulation cannot be done. Because our one block of voting would be linked to the another block of voting. Okay, then foreign fund transfer. Again, you can transfer your funds. You can transfer your funds like without using a bank or the intermediary in between, which people are using at present also through the cryptography or like through the cryptocurrency की form में and convert करके पैसा निकाल लेते हैं because like there is of course no limit, but now 30% tax will be charged on transfer and all. That is something. फिर payments कर सकते हो. Smart contracts we talked about. Crowdfunding. So crowdfunding is something when you want to fund the project or a startup. People all over the country or the globe, they invest money into a platform. So all these platforms are open, but in India, the equity crowdfunding is not allowed. Okay, so that is something where people like transfer their money. So that was like some of the uses or some of the important things about the blockchain network that you should know. Okay. See, we talked about this. We talked about the public ledger. We talked about the decentralized system. We talked about peer-to-peer network. Cryptography क्या होती है, we know it by converting that message into an encrypted message, hash की form. So that is called the cryptography. Consensus algorithm. So what is consensus algorithm? By consensus algorithm, we mean if the miners are involved, like for example, there is a block 1 and a block 2 and 3 miners are in between. So if they wanted to validate a transaction, like there should be consensus between the three and everyone must be on the same page. If two persons are saying that this is correct and the third person are saying that this is wrong, it cannot be done. Everyone must have a consensus. Proof of work, we talked about reward, proof of stake, and proof of histories for the currency of Solana. Okay, that we try to understand. Blockchain के uses हमने समझे, हमने miner समझा, blockchain समझा. I will try to understand the difference between the cryptocurrency and token. See, cryptocurrency is something which has its own blockchain. Cryptocurrency is something which has its own blockchain, खुद की blockchain. जिस कंपनी ने वो cryptocurrency बनाई है, the company has also made the blockchain for that. And token is something which like does not have a blockchain of its own and it runs on the other network. इसका खुद का नहीं है. A large number of coins are tokens only, because, for example, because a large number of these tokens are being run on the Ethereum blockchain, right? In India, we had the Polygon. So Polygon was a blockchain network, and Matic like was the currency. Okay. Then you have the stable coins and shit coins. Talking about stable coins and shit coins, like we'll take up in the next session. Firstly, I talk about the initial coin offer. You people have heard about IPO, the initial public offer. Like if a company wants to list its shares in the market and coming up with a proposal for the people for the first time, so that's an initial coin offer. In case of a mutual fund, is the new fund offer. The new fund offer. If a company or a scheme wants to launch its new mutual fund. In case of a cryptocurrency, it's initial coin offer, ICO. Okay, in case of a cryptocurrency, is the initial coin offer or the ICO. That must be clear to you. Okay. Yeah. Then we also talked about what? We talked about the crypto shilling, right? Crypto shilling we talked about, that is nothing but the marketing of the cryptocurrencies. And that can be done in the both negative way and the positive way. Right? That is a crypto shilling. And then we have something as crypto airdrop. Crypto airdrop is something when a large number of these platforms are being launched, right? They offer you like huge discounts. कि आपको like हम crypto देंगे फ्री में देंगे हम like crypto currencies आपको, right? या आपको like हम मान लो like buy one get one कुछ offer दे देंगे, like if you are like referring a brand to someone, like we'll like give you some referral points. So this is called crypto airdrop, and these last for a very short term. Okay, so that was basically about crypto shilling and crypto airdrop. Okay, we'll talk about stable coins and shit coins in the next